This bread used to kill people. Today, it sells for premium prices in high-end bakeries. So what changed? The bread, or us? In the Dark Ages, this wasn't comfort food. It wasn't trendy. It wasn't healthy. It was survival. And if you ate the wrong loaf, you didn't survive at all. Stay with me. Because this medieval peasant bread explains more about modern food than you might expect. Most of us think medieval food was dirty, unhealthy, and something humanity escaped from. We imagine starving peasants, eating scraps, barely surviving day to day. But here's the question no one asks. If their food was so bad, how did millions of people survive on it? For centuries. I recreate real medieval foods to understand what actually fed people. Not myths, not nostalgia, just reality. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this bread was feared, why was it respected, and why it's quietly returning today. We're going to look at the life it came from, the danger it carried, and why it still matters. Imagine waking up before sunrise. No clock, no electricity, no choice, just hunger. You don't choose breakfast. You eat what you have. For most peasants across medieval Northwest Europe, wheat was a luxury. Wheat went to nobles. Wheat went to the church. Wheat meant money. Peasants worked the land. But they didn't own the best grain. So they baked with rye, dark, hardy, reliable, sometimes mixed with barley, sometimes with oats, whatever survived the soil. This wasn't variety. This was a necessity, year after year. The same bread, the same taste, the same weight in the hand. Could you eat the same bread every single day for your entire life? This bread is a true commoner's bread. There's no wheat flour here, almost all rye, cut with barley and oats. The only grains many families had access to. The result isn't fluffy, it's dense, chewy, heavy, but that weight mattered. It kept your stomach full. It released energy slowly. It let you work long hours, in cold fields, with empty pockets. And most importantly, you didn't need skill. No kneading, no technique, no training, just time. This bread wasn't made by professional bakers. It was made by families, in dark kitchens, with fire as their only tool. By modern standards, making this bread looks boring, and that's the point. You soak the rye berries, you mix the flours, you stir everything together, then you wait, and wait, and wait some more. The dough ferments for 12, sometimes 24 hours, no rushing, no shortcuts. That sour flavor people pay for today. That wasn't style, that was preservation. Fermentation made bread last longer, taste stronger, digest easier. Time did the work, because people didn't have machines. But here's the part. We don't romanticize. Rye was dangerous. If it was harvested, wet, stored poorly, or left too long, it could grow a fungus. Eat enough of that fungus, and you didn't just get sick. You got St. Anthony's fire. People felt burning in their limbs. Fingers turned black. Some lost arms. Some lost their minds. Some died. There's a story of a man named Weygulf from the other side of the manor. He ate one bad loaf and was dead soon afterward. For peasants, bread wasn't just food. It was a gamble they took every single day. Did you know food could be this dangerous in the past? So why keep eating it? Because the alternative was starvation. Rye grows where wheat refuses. Cold soil, poor soil, wet soil. This bread fed Northern Europe when nothing else could, through winters, through wars, through famine. It wasn't perfect, but it worked, and slowly, people learned which grain to trust, which harvest to avoid, how fermentation reduced risk. That knowledge didn't come from books. It passed quietly, family to family, generation to generation. When baked properly, this bread surprises you. It smells earthy, sour, warm. The crust is dark and thick. The inside is tight, almost meaty. This isn't bread you snack on. It's bread you eat with something. Soup, stew, meat juices. I expected it to be unpleasant. Heavy. Hard to enjoy. I was wrong. The fennel adds warmth. The sourness balances the grain. It fills you up. Fast. What once fed peasants now sells as artisan. Same bread, different story. Here's the strange part. Today, this rye bread is expensive, marketed as healthy, fermented, traditional. We removed it from our diets, then brought it back with a price tag. Modern bread is fast, soft, empty. This bread is slow, heavy, satisfying. Same ingredients, different priorities. Maybe progress gave us comfort and quietly took wisdom. If this changed how you think about food, that's the goal. Old world living wasn't romantic, but it was practical. If you want more experiments like this, ancient foods, forgotten methods, and what they actually did for people, subscribe to the channel. Next, I'm testing another medieval staple that modern diets completely ignore, and the results surprised me even more. This bread wasn't safe. It wasn't pretty, but it kept people alive. Sometimes progress gives us convenience and costs us understanding. This is old world mastery, bringing ancient living back to life. Click here to watch the next forgotten medieval experiment.